This has been a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time now. Ever since I saw it being advertised and then people talking about it, it seemed like a game that was like right up my alley, that looks so fun, so pretty as well, from what I've seen. But I haven't seen any of the story itself. I just know that it's a full motion video game based on your choices, and it's called Road to Empress 1. Let's try it out. By the way, not used to PC controls, usually a console player, so if things get a little bit weird at some point, I'll try my best to get through it. So you have Enter Palace, there's storyline, characters, collectibles, leaderboards. Cool title screen, by the way, having the full motion character here as well. Let's enter Palace. An immersive, this is the majestic Tang Palace. How long can you survive? So it's about surviving. Inspired by Wu Zetian, China's one and only female sovereign. Your choices shape your fate and everyone else's. This sounds so fun. Clear all chapters to unlock your trait sketch. Oh my god. Push? Press and hold? Oh. I was like, what do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so exciting. Claim your identity. So you have to like click on here. Sure.
在你14岁的这一年，你受姨母杨淑妃引荐，
Okay, 14.
市民的才人。
The
看了
Kaiden.
宫中的那一刻，你在世人眼里
The
荣耀的
glorious
一
legend
生
for you to create. Okay.
便已拉开了序幕。
你是元照姐姐吗？
Love the outfits.
是刘希。
They all look
希
stunning.
儿，姐姐还记得希儿，太好了。
自父亲调离利州后，我们两家便再也没有见过了。没想到，在这儿能见到你。
其实，希儿的父亲早就不在了，这里最亲近的只有
Oh.
姐姐。啊，对了，这个是我入宫前娘亲给我的，
It's
就
pretty.
作为见面礼赠予姐姐吧。入宫后，我们
So it sounds like she has no one.
我替姐姐戴上。
不行不行，你娘
No？
亲送你的，我怎么能收呢？
I'd feel the
姐就
same.
收下吧。
这太贵重了。
没事的，姐姐。
不行不行，
No! What are they seeing? Chamberlain? Guard of the Consort Preciousness? The music is fantastic as well, isn't it?
见过贵妃。
It's presented so well, like the outfits are amazing, everyone looks so pretty, the colors are so beautiful and vibrant. Look at this character. Stunning. What an incredible way to like introduce a character as well, right? Instant presence.
难怪陛下宠她。若我是男子，我也喜爱这样千娇百媚的女子。
Yeah, I think you have something to find out about yourself there. The music is so good.
主子，这些就是今年选入宫的新人们。
Dropped on the ground earlier. Are they gonna see it as like out of place, maybe? Like she doesn't look too happy about it. No.
这是哪位才人的？倒是别致。
It's
本宫
gorgeous.
很喜欢。
There's no way.
你起来说。
The choices claim it's yours to win her favor. Say it fell from one of my sisters up ahead. Say it belongs to Lu Shi. Should we be honest? Because if this is going to win her favor, I don't want to get her favor based on this. By the way, I love the selection screen, by the way. Someone's drama in it, you know, like it stops you right in place. Almost like stops you within the story. Like it's almost like you're lost in thoughts of how will you respond. So I think if it gives someone favor, I'm definitely willing to give Li Shu for some favor. If that's what it's going to do.
回贵妃， 这是刘希，刘才人的。
哦，刘才人是哪位？起身让本宫瞧瞧。
Look at this location as well.
你怎么到了贵妃面前
啊
就变了套说辞？这分明是你的东西。
What?
你竟还有2副面孔！
No,
请贵妃
what?
恕罪。武才人方才说，正是因为知道贵妃钟爱牡丹，才刻意将此物带进宫中。
Oh.
他还说，贵妃如今年老色衰，就是待再多的牡
What?
丹，也比不上年轻的新人了。
你在胡说八道些什么呀？
So we tried to get her favor and she lied about us?
齐生从未这样说过。是刘才人说，这个电话是他娘亲入宫前送给他的。
Stop.
是。
好了，吵得本宫头都要晕了。杜若，一并处置。
Now we're both getting punished?
来人呐，将这2人拖下去。
贵妃，我是被刘希陷害的。
还不快带下去！
Was that actually a setup, do you think?
贵妃，请原谅。
That is horrible. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What? Stop. Stop. What? Jesus freaking Christ. No. Oh my god. That is so horrific. It's the first choice of the game. What? You believed honesty would keep you safe, but with the new arrivals in the palace, Consort Wei seeks to assert her dominance. Someone must be sacrificed. She cares little for truth. That was the first choice of the game. Had us tortured with a hot hairpin. The first choice of the game. What is this? Listen. What the hell? What are they gonna say?
哪怕送你上末路的代价是我的命。
She'd still send us to her doom even if it cost her her life, she says. Even if sending you to your doom cost me my life, let's do it. So she has a problem with us. She was totally setting us up from the start. She knew that the consort loved that flower. How could you disappear before I even got a good look at your face? Oh my god. I guess we'll try again. So press storyline to view your narrative map. Once you enter storyline, you can watch any nodes from it with a play icon. I can't believe I failed right away. You believe, yeah, that's your, so rebirth guide. Not sure which choice to visit, press the hint button to jump to key decisions. To jump to another chapter, press here for the full list. Fair enough. Jesus freaking Christ. Storyline. So we're starting from the start. Or claim identity. Jesus Christ, what a start to this. It's such a pretty game to have such a brutal beginning. This game's insane.
在你14岁的这一年，你受姨母杨淑妃引荐，入宫成了李世民的才人。
I don't know what to say.
你在世人眼里荣耀的
So we have to
一生
really watch out for
便已拉
ourselves.
开了序幕。
你是元昭姐姐吗？
你是
So here she was setting us up. She was setting us up from the
希儿
start.，
姐姐还记得希儿，太好了。
自父亲调离
And she
利
looks
州
so
后，
sweet as
我
well.
们两家便再也没有见过了。没想到，在这儿能见到你。
其实，希儿的父亲早就不在了，这里最亲近的只有姐姐了。啊，对了，这个是我入宫前娘亲给我的，就作为见面礼赠予姐姐吧。入宫后，我们要互相照拂才是。我替姐姐
And
带
she
上。
says this, I'll support you. And there's a reason she tried to put in her
娘
hair
亲
right
送
away.
的，我怎么能
right?
收呢？
There's a
姐姐收
reason.
下吧，
这太贵重了。
没事的，姐姐。
不行不行，
She was so desperate to give it to us as well. Oh my god, this game. Yeah, this is a great presentation, honestly, for a character.
见过贵妃。
The music, the outfit. But now after seeing what just happened, it goes from like, oh, this is beautiful and graceful and elegant to being like terrifying, right? It changes.
陛下宠吧。若我是男子，
Changes the
我也
vibe.
喜欢这样千娇百媚的女子。
I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe that.
“主子，这些就是今年选入宫的新人们。”
So we have to pick one of the different choices now. The first choice literally killed us through torture. Horrid way to go out. Here I am trying to be like nice.
这是哪位才人的？倒是别致，
It's pretty
本
unique.
宫很喜欢。你起来说。
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I love the selection screen. So, say it fell from the sisters up ahead. Claim it's yours to win her favor. Let's try this. If girl was trying to get us killed.
这是妾的。
这宫外的样式很是别致，可否赠予本宫？
Hesitate, it's not mine. Decline, gold dulls your complexion. Sure, have it. Have it. Just don't kill me.
能得贵妃喜欢，是妾的福分。别说是一个小小的电花，就算是
你的性命，
Huh?
也在所不惜吗？
Oh dear lord. Even if it was our life to give up?
本宫不过是开了一个小玩笑。
Oh, you're just joking, are ya?
瞧瞧你，怎么脸都吓白了？
After the torture. But of course, we don't know that, our character.
这牡丹最是衬美人，若是额前以牡丹为画，才可称为绝代佳人。杜若，
来人呐，带下去。
Are you joking?
贵妃，
Are you
我到底
joking?
做错了什么？
贵妃最爱的便是牡丹，这后宫之中也绝无第二人。
Oh, that's it.
你倒
That's it.
不过小小的才人，竟敢以下犯上，还不快拖下去！
That's my bad. Because she did say something like she knew that you liked them or whatever. Oh no, I'm gonna have to see this again? They filmed separate torture scenes. Sorry guys, they did say that before, I think. It was just like, I think I'm gonna have to get used to reading the text that goes by fast, so I probably missed that aspect. That's so horrible. So disgusting to see. Yeah, I'm gonna the text goes by fast because obviously it's in a different language, but like I'm gonna have to get used to that again. So to gift or not, this is where we have to go with. No, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Hesitate, it's not mine. Let's try this.
回贵妃，这是妾的挚友所赠。
倒是个重情义之人。这牡丹最是衬美人，若是额前以牡丹为
It's
画，
it's the
才
same
可
outcome.
称
We
为
have to
绝
pick a
代
different
佳人。
choice.
杜若，
I thought that would like showcase that we didn't own it. You know, we didn't wear it, but no.
带下
Oh
去。
my god, no.
贵妃，我到底做错了什
No,
么？
please, please. Wait, you can like skip it?
贵妃最爱的便
Oh,
是
like it's
牡丹
playing like a
这后
video.
宫之中也绝无第二人敢戴。你倒好，不过小小的才人，竟敢
Oh
以
my
下犯
God.
上，还不快拖下去！
Can we go to the story? I don't want to see her get tortured again. That's not happening. Look at all these choices. And 3 of the choices end up with us dying. So this ends up with us dying, getting tortured. This ends up with us being tortured. This is the only other choice then.
回贵妃，这似乎是走在前面的姐姐们掉落的。
哦，
Oh god.
这个小玩意儿是谁的？本宫着实喜欢。若是愿意相赠，自然重重有赏。
No. No.
贵妃，这牡丹电花是妾的。
Oh no, she looks so adorable.
当真是你
She's
的？
gonna be tortured.
是妾生的。
Oh, she's gonna be tortured now.
果然是个美人胚子。
谢贵妃夸奖。
Stop.
这牡丹最是称美人。若是额前以牡丹为画，才可称为绝代佳人。杜若，
Oh, we just passed the torture on to someone else.
来人呐，带下去。
Oh,
妾做错了什么？
this is so bad. They're trying to emphasize how the choices in this game are gonna lead to some really horrible stuff.
无第二人敢戴。你倒好，不过小小的才人，竟敢以下犯上。
好了，玉兔也玩累了，
That's Uni.
回吧。
是。
Horrific. She's a bad person, obviously. I think they emphasize really strongly here how terrifying this person is and how every choice in the game could lead to something that is dire. We saved our own lives now, but in the process we probably doom someone else to die, someone else to be tortured. Even if they're not dead, they'll forever have this imprint of a freaking flower on their heads from a burn and a scar. And I'm assuming in the way that they're talking about, oh, budding beauties and oh, she thinks her beauty is better than you, she thinks you're getting old, that emphasis is huge. The idea of how beautiful you are, how pretty you are. And here we're getting to see like how like our character avoided torture just to pass on someone else, and that tells me that not every choice we're gonna have to make here is gonna be moral or good or feel good. This feels horrible. This feels terrible. Yeah, they did a great job of emphasizing how horrible that lady is. They added this element of like a lack of trust for characters around us already. Like I have this feeling of like, who do I trust now? And also the fact as well that we can't be trusted fully as well when it comes to Stu as well, because we passed on to someone else too. And this is going to be a struggle to get to where we want to be in this game. She knows. She's like, look what you did. She knows what you did. You were trying to put in her hair. Trying to eliminate as much people as possible. We got by that first scene. Not without being tortured like 3 times. Look how beautiful this shot is. It's gorgeous.
哦，这么快就有行动了，他还真是心机。
So someone's making moves.
无论今日是否有新人犯错，贵妃都会选出一人来严惩。此举是为了在新人面前立威。
既然他想立威，本宫就帮他一把。
都随我进来吧，跟我来看看你们
This
以
is
后住
scary
的
now.
情况。
刚才真是吓死人了，
Terrifying.
还敢多嘴。
今后你们就住在此处。
这马
This is our
房似的破
home?
地方怎么住啊？我表姐可是贤妃，你们就如此敷衍我的
Oh,
吗？
Jesus Christ.
新人居于此处是贵妃的意思，若有异议，大可以让贵妃给你安排更好的去处。
So she's the cousin of her as well?
不要入宫，
What? Is that after her being tortured? Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. The blood all over her hands as well.
是，这里怕是没法留她，送去宁英阁。
Minyan Pavilion?
你们也都看到了，希望你们大家牢记
It was used as an example
功
for
力不比
us.
别处。
And again, once again, witnessing right in front of us the horrors that we did to save ourselves. I wonder if there's another avenue where no one gets tortured. I wonder. But they're trying to showcase how cutthroat this could be. That was so hard to witness.
若是行差踏错，招来
若
恶怒，
当时收下了那枚电
我是救
话，
不了你。
如今的江才人
好了，这叶庭宫的
Yes,
寝
we
房
would have
两
ended.
间
We would have ended what,
你们自行
in the
安
same
排。
place. But we don't. Her character doesn't know that right now.
那我先选吧，我才
The
不要
blood on the floor.
我要这一件。
All their outfits are absolutely beautiful. And that's, I think, what's so crazy about this. The colors are so vibrant. The outfits are amazing. The gal's hair are so on point. But now we have this element of torture and death in this as well, you know? So there's like almost like an opposite of the beauty that's in this game already. So all picking rooms. Girls, there's like blood on the floor. I don't know how they're actually
姐
normal.
姐，我们一起住吧。
Oh, really?
这个就作为见面礼赠予姐姐吧。
You want to share a room with me now?
姐姐，吴姐姐，你在想什么？
我在想，江才人，他并未做错什么。
She didn't.
谁不知道贵妃喜欢牡丹，不过是她咎由自取，
You brought
自
that
寻
with
死路吧。
you.
你知道贵妃喜欢牡丹？
Yeah.
如今大家不是都知道了吗？
我问的是你是否早已知晓。
Come on, gal.
吴姐姐，你这话是什么意思？这是希儿对你的一番心意，
Oh my god.
怎会是刻意害你呢？
Crocodile tears, by the way. She saw that she slipped up by saying, everyone knows that. And what was her first reaction? Oh, no, that was a gift I gave you. Right? She is making moves. I love these UI, these screens for the choices, by the way. I think it's great. It's like has its own like kind of like style to it. It makes you feel like the world is stopping for a moment. I'm gonna say, did I say it was intentional? Or maybe we should not let her know that we know. And keep her kind of like thinking that she has the upper hand, but not agree to all of her choices. Because if we say this, it might like send her on a path where she's trying to do something right away. She tried to get rid of us right away, though. She did.
希儿，对不起，是我多心了，我不该怀疑你的。
See, while our character might be buying into us, maybe that's what the choice that she does. For me personally, I think it's a good way of like having her feel more at ease, so that she won't do something so drastic to get rid of us right away. But there's a possibility that maybe we could see it coming now, if you know what I mean.
吴姐姐，任何人都可以怀疑我，唯独你。
Oh, come on. You were trying to drive that pin into her hair as quick as possible.
房间快要被选完了，我们快去挑件心仪的吧。
And it's hard because she does share a room. Yeah, I'm going to share a room. And here's the thing. Keep your enemies close. Keep your friends close, enemies closer. I don't want her suspecting anything. I don't want her suspecting a thing. This is really well done. I love the full motion video. I love the choices that we're making so far. It's so engaging. The acting is so good. The main actor especially does a really good job of like having this conflicting look on their face. Almost showing so many emotions just in one expression. But like really like this is it seems like it's going to be a game of like, not just, again, it's choice-based stuff to like figure out where your character ends up. But I feel like it's also going to be a game of like emotional chess, where we're going to have to like ascertain at every single moment what somebody thinks of us, what someone's planning to do, what someone's personality could lead to. Does this person like cake? Should I offer them cake? Does this person hate this thing? So should I do this? And it's not just like, you know, choice-based games have that all the time, but I feel like in this one, like already there's already been like some like emotional chess where it's like, look at the elements. We got someone tortured unintentionally. Twice someone got us tortured. 3 times actually. 3 times someone got us tortured, technically. And one person who's pretending to be our friend tried to get us tortured as well. And did get us tortured in one of the timelines too. This is already a survival, right? A survival. It's so interesting the way they're doing it. 2 weeks later, another gorgeous scene. It looks so pretty. Such a pretty game. She put poison in our tea. Oh no. Wait, did you actually? No. Oh no. No. She legit put poison in her tea? There's me thinking enemies closer would have worked out. You paid your debts? What's that mean? You were gone by the time the Imperial physician finally arrived. He declared that your heart had failed from strain. Since you and Lucia were close, no one suspected her. They sighed at your... They're just like, yeah, whatever. They sighed at your short, tragic life. Guys. After your death, many urged Lucia to leave the room where you once lived, as she remained unwilling to part together in life, bound in death. Such devotion chills the... Oh my god. Okay, I have to rethink this. This isn't a game where they're going to give you a lot of avenues, it seems, to like plan and plot. You have to think on your toes as soon as possible. And go with your gut right away. Because it seems that like certain parts won't be an arc. They'll be an integral part of the story that will lead to your death. A lot of this is like so far on the emphasis of like a death or like you being kicked out of the palace as what would happen to us if you were tortured. So the example I give now is that like I thought it was going to be an arc where like we would like spend most of the game worrying about if she was going to betray us. Right? But in reality, it was just a thing that happened 2 weeks after we made a choice. So our choices directly lead to stuff more quicker than I thought they would be. Because other choice-based games, I find like the choices, and it might be the same thing here, and I think there's elements of that as well. There are arcs here, because I want us not trusting the hairpin thing led to us like having to like make another choice with our former friend as well. But I feel like some choices are going to lead to direct consequences right afterwards, and early too. Because again, other choice-based games you play, and they're still very good. We just played Dispatch, which is fantastic. Other choice-based games literally lead to like, oh, if you make this choice in episode 1, it means that you won't get any help and you might die in episode 3. Where this is like, make this choice now, bad choice, dead. So I can't think of every choice that's going to lead to an arc. I have to go with my gut. And I did go with my gut at the time, but I feel like I went more with like, no, I don't think I went with my gut, did I not? Because I think your gut would be, my gut saying like, don't trust her. But I made my character trust her because I thought it'd be easier to keep her close. When in reality, it's more beneficial to maybe, I'm thinking we say we're overthinking it, and then we don't share a room with her. That's the best way to go about it. Let's see what she says. Yeah, it's very cutthroat. It makes you very paranoid already. I thought we were going to get like another story here, but Luciu, what you got to say?
吴姐姐
Oh my god. Did you enjoy the one I made for you? Can I say as well, the death sequences and the torture sequence so far, horrible. Watching someone writhe in pain on the ground, clenching their stomach, disgusting. And I think that's intentional. Like, it's harrowing to look at. It's really harrowing. So let's go back to the storyline. We have to make another choice here. So I think I'm going to go to choose the room for this next choice. And I'm going to not share a room because again, the reason why people didn't suspect her is because we were so close. I'm not sleeping in the same room with you.
希儿，我们入了宫，都该多交些新朋友。
I agree. That's such a good
吴姐
choice.
姐，看来你还是不相信我。
No, I do actually.
吴姐姐，你变了，亏希儿还一直记挂着你这个
Oh,
好姐
very manipulative.
我信不信由你，清者自清。
Miss Lady T Pin over here. Lady, here's your tea, here's your pin. Here's your hairpin, here's your tea. Poison torture. She's, again, this actor's very good as well at playing, like, because again, in real life, I think in the moment, you would still feel bad. I think in the moment you would feel terrible. Watching an old friend go off and cry, and you would doubt yourself for a second. Did I make the wrong choice? Because you have to look at it from this perspective. Our character that we're playing as now doesn't know all the stuff that happened to her. She didn't see the torture. She didn't feel the death. Right? She doesn't know she died from tea, but we do. So we can look at this now and go crocodile tears. If I was here in real life, your mind is crazy. Your mind is not always rational. I think there's a big chance that you would be like, man, did I make the wrong choice? You know, emotionally. And we can pretend we would be like, no, I'm stone. I'm a stone. I'm a rock. I don't care. But I feel like, you know, in that moment, you'd be like, oh, damn. And this actor is very good at playing a manipulative character. They're very good at it. Very good at it. Sorry about that.
他随便几句话就让江才人遭了殃，我们还是小心点吧。
See, now they don't trust us.
哇，哭什么哭？为那种人哭不值得。我选了一个最为宽敞的
Oh
房
my
间
god, they already think
你
we're
来
the
与我
bad
同住
guy.
吧
And look at her, she's so good at it. She's very good at it. She has a very sweet and innocent look about her
不好
sometimes.
意思，我这里有人。
And nobody wants to stay with us now.
别看了，这里没位置，把刘才人都欺负哭了，谁敢跟他住？
你们看那间房，
See, this is crazy consequences.
我们千万不要住这里。
Like the consequences, I'll stay in the bloody handprint room, break the ice and make new friends. Let's try it. We can only try. The reason why this is so good is because this is like a direct consequence of like actually emotional chess and emotional manipulation, which again, playing emotional chess is so horrible anyway, but emotional manipulation is also horrible, which is a part of that emotional chess that people are playing. She saw in her opening, Liu, she saw like, oh, people are giving me sympathy. People are sympathizing with me. I can use this. Now we're enemies. Now we're the enemy, you know? Because all they saw was what we said got someone tortured. And now we made someone cry. Let's try. Let's try and make a friend. Let's try. The only thing they can do is say no.
我胆子小，你还是不要住这儿了。
Okay.
不好意思啊。
She said sorry. That's fair enough.
江才人又是刘才人，还是离他远点好。
So they think we've gotten one person tortured and one person is in tears because of us.
这位妹妹，我们住一套吧。
Oh yeah?
不过我选到的那套有些小，他们都不愿与我同住。
Oh, I feel so bad
你
for
为
her.
何？我看得出你是个
You're
率直
real
真
and
实的姑娘
honest?
为何不愿与你同住？
Okay. That's sweet. It's very sweet.
你们怎么还不去收拾？明晚就是花朝夜宴，陛下和
The
众妃
banquet of
都
the
会
flower
在场。
festival?
这是你们第一次面圣，能否崭露头角，就看
So we
你
have to
们
try and
自己。
stand out in some way.
走吧。
Which makes sense why, you know, everyone's freaking trying to kill each other. Or at
今日
least one
发生
person's
的
trying
一
to
切
kill
让
us.
我骇然。希尔究竟为何会变成如今这样？
That's the question as well. You're asking yourself, what has happened to my friend? And the answer is clearly they want to stand out. Clearly they treat this as like a battle royale, you know?
或许姨母杨淑妃会是我在这宫里唯一的依靠了。明日便要面见圣上了。不知会
Great
是
shot as
怎样
well.
的景象
Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What was that? What? That is crazy. My heart. The music is fantastic. I love that though. Congrats on surviving the first episode or the first chapter. Amazing. Amazing. Because it makes you feel very accomplished, and now the subject of the game kind of like is emphasized more, I feel like, where now we have, you are trying to survive. We survived, finally, after being tortured 3 times, after dying once, we finally found a way to survive. And if you can take a look at our story, first of all, there's other views of you. So Liu Shu. This is the one who tried to kill us. Sister Wu, did you know I entered the palace because of you? Really? Then there's Consort Wei, Consort of Elegance niece. She had some good luck. Too bad she didn't get the peony flower. So we're the Consort of Elegance's niece? Okay. With all my years on duty, I'm betting on Karen Wu from these newcomers. Oh, so she actually like thinks we're good. So the trait, sketch, portrait, all insights. So we are a bounce back star, drama dodger, and innocent. What the hell? This is pretty cool. This is a really cool UI as well. If you check the storyline, can we look back here as well? Progress 88%. So we entered the palace. We claimed our identity. We pretended to believe this gal, and I think that was a big emphasis, right? Because we made her still feel like a victim, right? And that's important because, like, while like it gave her more allies, it also, I think, gave us a better chance. The music's so beautiful, so beautiful, so magical and mysterious. Yeah, it also gave us I think a chance to not be caught in her crosshairs, I would say. You know what I mean? We chose a room, but we actually made friends, more friends, which is cool. And now we have to head to the dress-up banquet as well. Progress 88%, so does that mean we haven't seen every ending? But we got a lot of the endings. So is Chapter 2 not... Oh, do you have to buy Chapter 2 as well? Is that what it is? Is there like Road to Empress 2? How do we get Road to Empress 2? I didn't see it on Steam, but if we have to buy it... Maybe? So, yeah, this is where we defeated chapter 1. So next chapter, just do that. Okay. I was like, do we have to buy the next chapter?
开始还有1个时辰，残忍要汤泉沐浴吗？
Try the grandpa's bath. I'll pass for now. Yeah, take a bath. Why not? Clean up before the banquet a little bit. Relax a bit
终于
too.
可以好好放松一下了。
Yeah, important. Time for yourself. Very important. Watch, she comes in now and drowns us or something. Knowing this guy. Oh, it's a beautiful shot as well. The lighting here as well is gorgeous, isn't it? Super pretty. This is nice, right? She needs time for herself. She's been through a lot of... Well, we've been through more trauma, I think, because she doesn't actually know what happened, but her character was. Is someone watching us? Soak... I'd say we could soak a bit longer, right? I'm worried about who's watching us. So maybe we'll because if we get out now, I'm worried that someone's gonna if someone is watching us. Yeah, let's stay for a bit longer. Her hair is amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, the way they the water sparkles in the sun as well is such a cool touch. Do the rose petals just scent the water, or is it just for prettiness? I don't take baths, I do showers. Wait, are we late? I thought we were late for this or something.
主子，新人们已在殿外等候，只有武才人还在。
让他不必来了。
是。
No! Consort, we expelled you from the palace under the guise of Farber's etiquette. With 5 spots. Wait, she gave us soap? No. What are you doing? Calm down. What? Are you kidding me? They're just murderers. That is so horrible. That is such a horrible thing to see here. And they're happy with themselves? Bad people. Just absolutely evil. Your love of long bats got you kicked out of the palace, and the story spread like wildfire. People fondly call you the 5 spicy consort. That is... F them. Absolutely F them. And this is what she's gonna say about us now?
吴姐姐，
I prepared to fight
我给你
shortly.
准备的好戏还没开始。
So she was planning to do more stuff.
真扫兴。
So I thought we had time, and I was trying to avoid a killer because I thought someone was watching us from the outside the bath, and then as soon as we got out, something was gonna happen. The death sequences are horrible. That was one that sequence there, with those 2 guys strangling her, hard to watch. I know it's an understatement, but it literally made me sick. This game is gonna pull no punches. Every single death so far was horrible. I know the first one was a torture scene, not a death scene, but it's still freaking horrible. And then her gasping for air as her stomach tensed up after the tea. And just having 2 dudes thinking they can just do that. They're scum of the earth. Absolute scum. Guys, I think we're going to end the first episode here and come back in the next one and do more of these choices. So I think what we have to do is basically either choose to not do a bath or maybe only do 1 bit of a bath, because this leads to there. Wait, is there another choice here that you can unlock? It seems like there's other sections. Oh, maybe that's yeah, because if we choose not to have a bath, we go this way. But I wonder what's gonna happen if we choose not to have a bath. Will our character be like, you smell? Yeah, and that's where we died. There's a butterfly effect there as well. So, for this game, I'm impressed. like hell. Like, I am impressed so much. I think the actual video, the full motion video stuff is something that's a breath of fresh air. Because they had full motion video games when I was younger, and they still do have full motion video games in video games, right? But I feel like sometimes like they can kind of be treated as a joke sometimes. Retroactively at least. But I think the way they've done this is they've made this game so... they made a game a lot of things. First of all, on the base level of this full motion video stuff, it's beautiful to look at. The characters have stunning outfits, the colors are incredible, the shots are amazing. Every moment the acting is so good that you're hanging on every single phrase that they say and every single expression that they give. There's like this feeling already of like trying to ascertain what every character wants and what every character needs, what they're thinking. And I think it's done in such a good way where like it still feels like I'm watching a movie, but it's interactive in a way that like in two ways where I'm choosing what to do, but I'm also like it almost feels like a pantomime where I'm shouting at the screen going, don't do this, don't do that, you know? And making these choices can seem very difficult. And honestly, like it's one of the things where sometimes making a wrong choice in a choice-based game can be devastating. It's happened before. We've seen it happen before, right? But I feel like in this, because sometimes the deaths and the torture and whatever are so instantaneous, I think every choice you make is going to start becoming like, instead of just thinking about like, oh, if I do this, then this girl's going to not want to talk to me. Or if I do this, someone might not like me a little bit. Choices we made today led to our death right away. In the most horrific way possible. This game does not shy away from the idea of how you will die. Strangled by two dudes. Straining, gasping for air as you drank a poisonous tea. And we didn't die from it, but 3 times over we got tortured with a burning hairpin. And not only are the choices like affecting us, we have to come to terms with the fact that we got this big thing. Congratulations, you survived chapter 1. But we saw that girl on the ground, scraping at the ground as the blood of her handprints painted the floor. As the blood on her forehead dripped down. I'll remember that forever. And now every single choice we make, every single avenue we go down, every single, character that we try to like disagree with or agree with or give something to or take something away from, every single thing we do could lead to our death in a horrific way, or it could lead to someone else getting killed or tortured. And it's a horrible thing to think about, but it's the truth. My stomach is in bits. Just like this feeling of like, I think that's horrible. It doesn't feel good. It feels horrible. And here's the thing. There's times during this where I was laughing out of nervousness. You know when you have like a little bit of like an involuntary laugh sometimes from nervousness. But there's legitimately just like, they've done a really fantastic job of making every single choice and consequence of the choice that's a horrible consequence so horrible that you almost want to cover your eyes. Already I'm attached to my character, not because I know her so well already, but because I already just don't want her to die. I don't want her to get tortured. I've seen her now getting strangled and I hate it. Like, what a way to really make you want to have someone survive in a game. Because they could have easily... Again, here's the thing. We're going to get to know her personality, right? We're going to get to know her. And we're going to care about her, right? Possibly. But before that even happens, your choice killed this gal. Your choice had her tortured. Your choice had her strangled. So already I have this feeling of I need to prevent this from happening. It's in my heart. It's on my mind. Like, that to me is like, I've never really seen a game do that in such a way. Where before we barely even know the character, I don't want anything to happen to them. And it's because on the base level, as humans, we shouldn't want anything to happen to this gal. The story seems to be that they're all trying to stand out. Again, the text is going by fast, so if I missed some stuff as well. So that's why, like, please, fill in the gaps. It is a a cutthroat game where every character is really trying to stand out and trying to be the last one standing. They want to meet the king or whatever in order to, you know, really maybe catch his eye as well. And because of that, we have characters like, and we'll show the characters here, just so I can get the names right all the time as well. Proud and overbearing. Bonus stories. So here we go. Here she is. She is absolutely focused on this whole standing out business to the point that she's like, one less person here is a good thing for me. To the point that she was going to put the hairpin in her hair to get us killed or to get us removed. She was poisoned us with tea, and she still has something planned for us now as well. I'm not going to read all this stuff just in case there is spoilers here as well, like for the full story. But you guys can let me know if I can read it next time as well. Here's us as well. It seems very short though. Maybe you can read it. We'll read this anyway. As a girl at the age of 14, you were recommended to be Imperial Palace by your aunt, Coruscant Young of Elegance. You begin your journey as 5th rank Kairen, stepping into the palace world and secrets intrigue. How far will you go? Okay, so yeah, that doesn't seem spoilers at all. Consort Way of Preciousness. Consort Way comes from the prestigious Wei clan in the capital prefecture. She is known for her stunning beauty and graceful presence. She does have a presence of her, but it's now more terrifying. And she has a deep love for peony flowers. However, beneath her charming appearance, she has a strong will and can be ruthless in her actions. Evil. I think so anyway. Her love for peony flowers is not just about their beauty, but also they're considered the king of flowers, a symbol of her ambition to become empress. Secretly, she also admires the quiet beauty of the moon. So it's almost like psychological. Someone else having this flower makes it seem like they're a higher status than her, and she doesn't like that at all. Liu Shi, who's just the nicest person in the world, you know? And I felt so bad for this gal too, because like, again, they do a really good job of like making all of these characters just like have these beautiful hair and this beautiful presence about them that makes me just want to go like, oh my god, I want to be friends with you. Liu Shi was your childhood friend when your fathers worked together in Elite Prefecture. Your families were close and you shared many happy memories, but after your father was demoted, you and Liu Shi lost contact. You never expect to see her again, especially at the fellow Kyrens in this palace, which at first made you happy. At first made us happy. Yeah, she's going to be a problem. Xu Hui? Xu Hui is the daughter of Xu Yod, the military governor of Northwest. When Liu... Xu Hui was your friend amongst newcomers. Her honesty and gentleness makes her rare and trustworthy ally in scheming world of Aria Palace. So yeah, this is the one who like let us in, right? She's actually not a bad person whatsoever. Du Ruo, Consort Away Oppressionist, Loyal Strategist, and Chamberlain. Fiercely devoted, she has eliminated many of the Consort Oppressionist enemies and is known for her most dangerous weapon. She seems very terrifying. Yeah, she was very happy to get rid of us at the time. Xixin is a talented martial artist who served the Consort Ways. We saw her as well, right? Precious Guard. Her honest nature and heroic presence has made her popular among women in the rear palace. Some even have a crush on her. Oh, okay, cool. This is the one we made cry? No. This is the one who died. No, sorry, no. This is the one who thinks she's amazing. Carignan entered the palace as you and as a cousin of course, Yin of Kindness. She is known for being proud and overbearing. Yeah, she thinks she's incredible. This is the one who died. And I feel horrible. Karen Zheng is the daughter of Jian Min, Vice Chancellor of the Secretariat. She dances gracefully and her innocence makes her seem like a pure goddess. That's what I was saying. She was so adorable. How dare they do that? Well, you can put a like or a dislike on it? Oh, we know if she likes or dislikes us? Shangong, a strict rear palace official responsible for guiding newcomers, always busy. She often says, "This job wears me every day. I can't wait to retire." These newcomers are impossible to manage. Her main duties are waking you up, gathering everyone in the courtyard, and shouting silence. Although she appears stern, she shows a hint of care during her time of crisis. Okay. Uni is the Consort Ways. Oh, there's a bonus story as well? Okay, interesting. So we do bonus stories. Consort Way made sure the Imperial Kitchen prepared a special dinner for Uni that night. Okay, so I think a group of interesting characters already. And I think and here's the thing, why I said, like, what I said was true. We don't know the characters' personalities fully yet, right? But I'm already interested to know more about them. And I think that's a really important aspect of any group of characters. Yeah, I think this is a really amazing game so far. I'm having such a great time and has such a great premise to it. The story is really good, but like scary and nerve-wracking. I'm already like really excited to play the next one, but very nervous as well to get into the next part of it as well. I love the visuals. The shots are amazing. The characters are already so, as I said, so interesting as well. The acting is so great too. Everything just like is really, really like appealing as a game, but really terrifying as like as everything else. It's really terrifying of everything else as well. But that's the thing. We're gonna have to play this game with the idea in the back of our mind at all times that we could die at any moment and someone else could die at any moment. Which is what's the premise of the game. It's terrifying. It really is. The fact that we took an extra long bath and like we were killed. You know what I mean? That's why this game is terrifying. Oh, how'd you die in your game? I took an extra long bath. Yeah. This is a crazy game. It's a crazy game. Music is gorgeous too. The way they have every scene framed and like the way they have everyone interact with each other is always great too. Yeah, the acting is great. All this stuff. It's really fantastic so far. I'm actually really enjoying myself quite a bit. I think that the biggest thing that's going to come out of this game though for me is in the end of this, I worry that we might have a lot of very bad deeds. I'm not worried. It's probably going to happen. We already like feel responsible for someone else getting tortured. They name her the most adorable character in the game, and she got tortured because of our choice. Now, in fairness, you could say she chose to do it herself, but like she was so innocent, she didn't know what she was doing. And in fairness, we didn't know it either until it happened. Yeah. This is already one of the most dangerous choice-based games I've ever played. I think as well what this game does really well, beyond like, the choices having such an emphasis and being so important and the characters already being interesting and the acting being fantastic, the visuals are great. I really think that like they have me looking at every single speck on the screen thinking that this could be my demise now. Every moment. And I think that's so important for a game like this, where I think that like basically like if I decide to eat a lemon instead of eating an orange, it could lead to my death. And that to me like has made this game dangerous to the point it goes from, oh, this is a pretty game where I might die down the line, to being this is a pretty game where you can die at any second because of that. One of the most dangerous. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for being so amazing. We're going to be playing more of this. If you guys want to see it, let me know if you want to see it. And we can definitely play more of it. It's up to you guys, really. If you want to see more of it, I definitely wouldn't mind playing it. This game was super cheap, by the way. It was like $5. TIE Fighter 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, Felicitas Felix, Yuled, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Liam, High Kasperian, Jared Beano, Neo Sharite, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Rorgama7, Blasco, and Lucinagi. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.